Athlos was a time. Not gonna lie, I feel like if you weren't there, you kind of missed out. It was a party. But I'm excited to bring our next guest who had the privilege, the opportunity, graced us by jumping in Times Square, the first
Wow.
American woman to qualify for the Olympics in both long jump and triple jump in the same cycle. She became the first American woman to medal in both events at a single Olympic Games, winning bronze in both the long jump and triple jump in Paris. Jumped in Times Square just a few days ago. Welcome to the meetup, Jasmine.
What's up,
Hello.
Jasmine?
I'm so excited to have you on. Now, before we begin, I didn't get a chance to tell you this. So, at long jumping in Times Square, all the jumpers got to pick a song. I want you to know I Shazammed your song. I was like, this is it was so good. Back on My BS by Big as the Plug.
Oh, that's a good song.
Huge Big X fan.
Yes.
He's a Texas man, right?
He is a Dallas guy.
I love it. Jasmine, talk to me
Maybe that's why I
about.
like him so
Yeah,
much.
no, I don't like. I'm gonna screenshot my shit. I screenshot it to prove that I was like this song. Why don't I know this? But tell me, what was it like? Like you, when did the feelings hit that you're like, I'm jumping in Times Square? Was it before you got there? Was it when you stepped foot on the runway? Was it when you picked your song?
Probably whenever we got there, we finally got to the track. It was obviously like bright green, and we were warming up just like in the streets. And so just, like dodging people in and out, dodging cars. And I think that's kind of whenever it actually hit like, whoa, we're actually gonna do this. And then they had us on the billboards, which was like so crazy. And so it was just overall a great experience.
Jasmine, I want to keep talking about the experience real quick. Obviously, Athlos is a competition, but it felt like it was a bit of a celebration of long jump and like just moving forward and growing the sport. How did it feel to be a part of that?
Honestly, like I was really honored. I don't normally have like a lot of fun at track meets. I'm normally just kind of like focused and zoned in. And so this was like the most fun I've ever had at a track meet. And I was able to enjoy. And of course, like, it's a competition. There's a lot on the line still, but I was able to just kind of like soak in that moment and really just enjoy it and like see all the fans, all the new people that came out to like watch the event. And I really hope that we were able to like touch a lot of people, introduce long jump to a lot of new people. And so, yeah, it was just amazing to be there.
Well, Jasmine, I distinctly remember we're coming up on a year since you were here. You visited us over the winter, and then we're almost at the end of the year again. Like, how are you kind of looking back and reflecting on 2025 and all that you managed to do?
2025 was definitely rough. I didn't think, coming off the Olympics this year was going to be as challenging as it was. I thought the Olympics was the hard year, but I would definitely say this year was a lot harder. I grew a lot. I learned a lot. I think I'm a lot more prepared for 2026. And so I'm just going to take everything I learned. And even though I didn't really accomplish like all my goals, of course, everyone wants to medal at Worlds. And so that's something I'm going to keep chasing, and I'm going to keep doing long and triple jump. And I just want to continue to push myself. So lots of learned in 2025. I feel like it took forever to get to Worlds, but then it flew by all at the same time. So it was just a crazy year.
Did you have a favorite memory though?
Probably Poland Diamond League.
Yeah.
That was my first Diamond League win. And I don't know, I feel like a real professional, I think winning the Diamond League is so hard. And so to like be on the stage at the end of the meet, holding up the trophy with all the other amazing athletes, like that was definitely like top tier moment.
Yeah.
How far can you see yourself jumping?
Definitely back in the 7 meter range. I know I'm definitely capable of that. And I know I'm capable of 15 meters. So those are just two numbers I'm going to continue chasing. And I know that I can do it. And so it's just a matter of time. And I think this year taught me a lot of patience. That was like my word of the year. And then I regretted it midway. And I was like, I'm tired of being patient. But I think, that will help me out in the long run.
Now, Jasmine, I've been like on this high horse that if you weren't in Icon Stadium in Times Square, you missed out. So I need to know how was your experience like in Icon after you competed? What were the vibes like?
Honestly, like the little front row that had like kind of everyone, standing, talking around, mingling, all the food, all the drinks, that was like amazing. And then all the kids, like they are just like they know everyone and they're so supportive. Like they wanted the clothes off my back. I'm like, y'all, it's cold. I can't do that. But like they just were, cheering us on, and yeah, just the vibes are high, the music, the crowd, the concert. Like, yeah, it was a big party for
I
sure.
have to ask. There was a lot of famous people in the
Yeah.
Flavor Flav, Queen Latifah, Suni Lee. Who was the one person that you're like, oh my God, you're here?
Probably Queen Latifah. I mean, like, I watched, her movies growing up, and I'm like, "Oh, you're here watching us." Like, so it was cool to see, so many people out there to support us.
Well, I have one more if I
Go
can.
ahead.
Okay. So, Jasmine, we were talking about obviously how far you can jump. We were talking about the celebration of Athlos, but with everything that you just witnessed, was a part of, how far do you see this sport going?
Oh, I'm so excited for the future of it. Sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with this sport because, high highs, low lows, but just seeing the people that believe in it and want to pour into, women's sport, and then just, track and field in general, it makes me really excited. And it's something that makes me want to stay a part of it even longer. And, being a field event athlete is sometimes kind of hard. Um, but them bringing the spotlight to us just makes it super exciting, and yeah, it makes us feel appreciated. So overall, I'm just excited for what's to come in the sport, and I know it's going to grow, continue to grow, and hopefully reach a lot of new people.
So Jasmine, after this year and the season coming to a close, what do you do in the off season? Looks like you might be back home. I think I heard you're back in Texas. What are you doing now in
Yeah,
the off season?
literally nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to sit and rot all day long. I do not want to work out. This was, a very long season, so I'm just gonna relax for a few weeks before we got to pick it right back up, because indoor worlds will be here before we know it,
Hmm.
and we'll be back to competing soon.
I love it. Well, Jasmine, my final question for you, since I clearly am a fan of your one single song you chose, can you tell me what's on your playlist?
I love Lil Wayne. Anything Lil Wayne, I'm like, well, okay, my music taste, it's like either country music
Okay.
or, Big X and Lil Wayne. Like there's truly no in between. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like growing up in Texas and going to school in the South, I do appreciate country music as well.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so much fun. I hope you enjoy your off season.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine.